Hey, what's up? It's Sugar from Sound Candy Studio. Today I'm going to take a look at the Noiseash, their Need 533 5-band EQ with the Nuanced Deviation system built in. It is a 5-band EQ. Let's take a look from the left-hand side. On the left-hand side, you can see right at the top here, it says left mid. And just going down below that, you have the low pass filter indicator. Low pass is going to go from 4 Hertz to 22. Next below that, you have the high shelf. Below that you have the mid-high band, below that you have the mid-band, below that you have the low-mid band, and then right at the bottom here you have the low shelf band. And just below that you have your high-pass filter, and that goes from 20 Hertz to 200. In the middle you're going to see several things that you see normally. You have a couple of sliders here, left mid, mute, mid-side mute, right side mute, and just below that you have the Nuanced Deviation system, which is kind of like a throwback from the olden days when you had analog gear. Well, some people still have some analog gear. I'm one of those. Analog gear, and you have these tonal differences. This is what it does. If you hit the RND button, it's the random button, it will randomly select a different tone, and you can try it out for yourself. I can't necessarily hear it a lot, maybe because I keep flicking through, but anyway, let's just take a look at this thing. Right at the bottom here you have the in and the out. If you double click on those, if you make any changes and you double click, that will take you right back to the middle. Up here you have the settings tab where you can see all of your presets. That's there. Right in the middle you have your information about the plugin itself, and on the left hand side you have the settings button with the indicator that tells you percentage of the GUI, how big it is. I would prefer that the resizing to be done in either bottom left or top right corner, one of those. I don't like having to go through and selecting it, because sometimes when you're working on your laptop or multiple monitors, you want to resize quite quickly. I don't like doing that, but nevertheless, that's it. Okay, grab some headphones. Let's listen to this thing, see what it sounds like. Let's start in the bypass mode. You know me, I like my house and garage, so I've made another track in house and garage. Grab your headphones. Let's take a listen to this. We're going to start in the bypass mode, see what it sounds like. That's the track in bypass mode. Let's switch it on and let's just go to one of the basic presets for the master. This is actually sitting on the master bus, so we'll hear it right away. Let's try this thing again and we'll hear what it sounds like engaged. Massive difference straight away. Let's just make sure we're not clipping too much here. That should be fine. That's in the active mode. Let's bypass. Let's engage. Let's go through to one of the other master preset settings. I do like that. Let's see what else we got. Now, ironically, this one that says Vox, it brings everything quite nicely out, even the bass. Let's go bypass. Let's engage. Now that is very aggressive. Let's back off the trim a little bit just to tame that one. Now ideally you would put this on, you can have it on wherever you like, but let's just go back to the master, because this is on the master bus, and let's just have a quick little tweak of some of the EQ settings. Now let's just disengage the link button so we can try to get that wider sound. So let's disengage the link button, which is just down here, and then we can tweak either right side or left mid. And let's try this Nuanced deviation system and see what we have here to see whether that's going to make a huge difference. Let's randomly select something else. Now with these tiny little nuances down here in their Nuanced deviation system, you never can tell, once I've uploaded this to YouTube, you can never tell whether you can actually hear these tiny little nuance deviations. So let's just quickly flick through some of them and see what happens. Now I do like this plugin. I like it a lot. I think for me personally, I think it's a little harsh on the high end, but that's just my ears, and it also could be these headphones I'm wearing at the minute. But I think it's a little bit harsh on the high end. The other thing I find with the Noiseash plugins, I have quite a few of them, or I think I have nearly most of them, is that they are a little intensive in terms of CPU. I've got the old Cheese Grater Mac Pro, and I find them a little bit on the heavy side. Again, here it's in the ×8 is actually on, so you probably could switch that off to get a bit more processing power out of it. But in terms of a plugin, I really do like this plugin. This is also on their website. I'm sure there is a demo if you'd like to demo this product. But as I said, I do like it. I only really buy software that I like. Once I've tested it, I will definitely, something like this I'll probably use on my house and garage stuff. And when I'm doing more R&B and more lo-fi stuff, something more warmer and subtle. But I do like the plugin. This is something that you should go and take a listen to. Let me know if you like it yourself, and let me know what you think about the price and the product. In terms of the GUI, it looks great. In terms of the sound, it sounds okay. It's well worth the money for me. Okay, so I will see you guys again this week. So take care for now. Bye bye.